Black Adam will either save or kill the DCEU depending on its success or lack thereof. Because if Black Adam is successful, you can guarantee yourself one thing, that The Rock will be front and center of every decision being made in terms of the DC Extended Universe. If Black Adam does well, I believe the DC Extended Universe continues warts and all. If Black Adam fails, then the 10-year plan is an absolute reboot, not a relaunch, not a revival, a reboot. The DCEU will be over. But if it succeeds, I do believe The Rock will be in total control. Don't be surprised there's something as ridiculous and as outlandish as The Rock being president of the newly formed DC Studios. I think if this film was to shockingly reach $1 billion, you know, The Rock is going to be front and center of the decision-making going forward of the DC Extended Universe. This is a huge moment for the future of the DC Extended Universe, and it will be very interesting to see what happens here. In a lot of ways, Black Adam is the perfect movie at the perfect time. It's about a superhero with powers. He looks great on screen. They're introducing the Justice Society of America. Who doesn't want to fucking see that? We have Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate. This is the first time we're going to see Dr. Fate in a live-action movie. Of course, we saw him in Smallville, and it's not like he wasn't done well. He was done exceptionally well in Absolute Justice, the Smallville movie event. So this is a huge moment for the DCEU. Yes, Black Adam could fix the DC Extended Universe. It could also end it forever. And I will be an observer when this film is released on October the 21st, if I remember rightly, when I'm going to the cinema. And I'm looking forward to sitting in a full Odeon to see people's reactions to this movie. I'm very interested to see Access Media's reaction to this movie. That's the first moment we're going to know if this is going to be a film that can save the DC Extended Universe. I'm of two minds. One of my mind is the best thing for DC live action is to start from scratch. It's something some people want. It's a thing that other people don't want. I'm of two minds, of course. I'm also quite comfortable with the DC Extended Universe continuing in the right way. What I don't want to see is a pasting and a copying of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which I've already discussed in previous videos. But this is a moment, really. This is the moment, because David Zaslav needs to be making money for WB. He's under immense pressure. That's why the Constantine sequel with Keanu Reeves has been greenlit. Keanu Reeves isn't a comic book accurate Constantine. If you want to protect the DC brand, as Zaslav said, you would have greenlit a Matt Ryan Constantine movie. But he didn't do that because he knows Keanu is box office gold right now. Look at the John Wick franchise. Although not everything that Keanu touches turns to gold, just look at the recent Matrix, is it Reborn or whatever it was. It was a flop. It was a terrible fucking movie. End of story. So just because Keanu is going to be in a Constantine movie, it still has to be good. And so Black Adam has a lot of pressure and weight on his broad shoulders. He's carrying the fate and the future of the DC Extended Universe. I believe this film will actually succeed. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not fucking Nostradamus or anything like that. But I do think people are going to like this movie. Could be wrong. Of course I could be wrong. It's a feeling I've got. I believe that The Rock understands movies and understands what people want. I also believe that The Rock is a huge DC fan who's been reading these comics since he was a little boy. I trust him. I believe him. He's a very kind of customer-friendly person as well. That's a good thing. And yes, I don't think it would actually be a bad thing if The Rock was president of DC Studios. This has been Movies TV Mad with me, Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. You can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. So until we see each other again, goodbye, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.